graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to the new Stranger vlog. Well, not new. It's been a couple months since I've done it. And long story short, ever since I got the new car, I got a louder engine. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get the audio going. And I finally got my hands on a nice thing that can hold the phone. So, I literally just bought it. So it inspired me to get this new Stranger vlog out. And it's weird because the last time I did a Stranger vlog, or at least one in my car, we were still getting snow here in Rochester. I'm actually recording this a couple of days after, the day after Labor Day, where all summer long, it was nice, cool, calm, collected. And then the minute the summer is about to end, now all of a sudden we get the hot weather. So, as a matter of fact, I'm filming this in a car without my air conditioning on because I have no idea if it's going to affect the audio. Probably not, because it's a phone in the car, and hopefully it's not picking up the engine noise. But I've been wanting to talk about this Nicole Arbor, basically the woman that did the video Dear Fat People. And obviously you can tell I'm a pretty big guy, about 300 plus pounds. And what I didn't like, and she's gonna say, because I'd already seen a response video where she had said, all you people doing response videos, you're just trying to glom off my fame, glom off I made a viral video, and all you guys. So what? Here's my chomp at the fucking apple. Here's my bite of the apple. I'm making a response video. So I don't know if I should call it like she says, Dear Fat People. I don't know if I should say Dear Cunt. I don't know if I should say Dear Skinny Bitch. I don't know. So what I don't understand is, and I've always been big. When I was about 6 or so, I don't know if it started, maybe it had to do with going to elementary school, starting first grade, because up until the time I was 6, I was actually a very, very skinny kid. And then for some reason, after I turned 6, I was just a fat bastard. Loved to eat. Well, my mom liked to cook, so I like to eat. So, it was a good combination. At my absolute heaviest, I was 360 pounds. Went for the gastric bypass surgery, and actually had to go through it twice. There was the first time I went through, because when you go for a gastric bypass surgery, and I got the Roux-en-Y surgery, that's the one where they actually cut your stomach and they connect it to your intestine, and they make your stomach a lot smaller. Where the average stomach is like 16 ounces, they make it down to like 2 ounces. But people who are heavy and people who overeat stretch out their stomachs to about 18 ounces, to get up to 32 ounces. So what had happened is, before you go through a surgery like that, you have to go see a psychiatrist, and you have to go see a nutritionist, and you have to go to therapy, and you have to, go for blood tests and heart exams and what's the other word I'm looking for? Stress tests and all this other bullshit. So by the time I had done it, I went through all that shit for the first time. They denied the surgery. My insurance at the time didn't let me. After all that nonsense, they said, no, we're not going to pay for the surgery. Which the surgery cost $165,000, $155,000 on paper. Of course, if you spend a day in the hospital, they charge you, $2,000 nowadays. So, what they were billing, the surgery was $165,000, which is, you could buy a house for that kind of fucking money. So I went for the surgery. Then I went back. I tried it again a second time, and because actually I had changed insurance companies and went through the whole deal. At my absolute heaviest, I was 365 pounds, a pound for every day of the year. And then, I started eating better. Of course, my stomach was so small that I couldn't eat large portions, and my stomach is still. I mean, look, I'm a fat fuck. I went down to 185, and now I'm floating around 310, 305, 310, and and that's my fault. That's my fault. I'd made a lot of bad decisions in the past couple of years. Started stress eating, and got not. I mean, I didn't gain it all back, but my blood pressure is still good. I go actually use a blood pressure machine at my job. My heart rate is still good. 60 to 80 heartbeats a minute. That's pretty decent. And I'm on 80, and because the last time I got it done, it was actually 80, which was, and earlier that day I had an energy drink, so I know it was a little elevated than usual. So my blood pressure's been good, my heart rate's been good. Of course, I'm still a fat fuck. Of course, I need to, but that's also, once again, it's my fault. I don't exercise. I don't eat the way I should. So, for her to make a video, Dear Fat People, and for those of you who are on my Facebook page, I already made a comment about this, but if you watch it, about 13 seconds into the video, she gives us a profile shot. And you can see the very beginnings of a double chin. And if you go, and I want to say about 46 seconds into the video, when she's wiggling her arms up in the air, you see the jiggle, the upper arm jiggle of a woman that's supposed to be fat. Now, obviously, this is some sort of Hollywood wannabe. She wants to be a performer. She wants to be a personality. That being said, one, she's past her prime. If you look at her, she's not young. She's not young. Hollywood's looking for young, attractive people. She's a little long in the tooth. Kind of a hatchet, I guess, the best way I called her a hatchet face, and that's I guess that's the proper term. She looks like a fucking hatchet face. But with the waggly arms and the double chin, and I guarantee you, if you look into her family, you go see her mother, her aunts, or whatever, I'm pretty sure they're big women. And I bet the only reason she's thin, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure she works out and eats well, but I guarantee you, the moment she gives birth, the moment she pops out a kid, she'll be fat. She'll be fat. I mean, look at someone like a Kim Kardashian or something like that. Because as the time we're recording this, she's pregnant with her second kid, and goddamn, she's huge. And not that there's anything wrong with big girls. Big girls need loving too. But a lot of women have trouble losing that weight after they have a child. So I can't wait. She's not even be relevant. I had to look up her name before the video just so I could remember who her name was. I just remember her as the chick who did the Dear Fat People video. So, come back to me after you've had a child or two children, and let's see how well you feel about, if you want to poke fun at fat people. And don't give me that bullshit about, I was just trying to look out, and I'm just trying to. No, that's not shaming, and I hate that term, fat shaming, because it's not shaming. It's putting someone else down to make yourself feel better. And you know what? I'm honest enough of a person to say I've done it. I've put people down, to make myself feel better. And that's all she's doing. This isn't some grand scheme. You're not fucking Dr. Phil or whoever. You're trying to help somebody by shaming them. That's not the fucking case. You're trying to make yourself feel better by putting other people down. And you know what? You spoke out controversially enough that it became, viral. And I guarantee you, she will never have a video as big as the Dear Fat People video. And I wonder what desperate grabs, because in the video she kind of hinted at, like, the race card, and she started saying, black people and gay people or whatever, and she seems like the typical Hollywood, Starbucks, full of herself fucking person. So I guarantee you that she's not And she'll probably, seeing the success she got in Dear Fat People, she'll probably do it Dear Black People or Dear Gay People. I guarantee you. I'll put fucking money on it. So, to Miss Nicole Arbor, fuck you, basically. You know, you're not helping. You're not, I don't know. You're not doing anything constructive. You know, don't pretend like you're trying to do something constructive when all you're doing is just trying to put yourself out. So, I'm going to end it right now. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the long gap in between episodes. This is Chris Colon of Two Strangers One Podcast saying, don't be a stranger.